David Rohrbach on the pregame here as we get ready for another big game tonight for Aberdeen Christian. Well, it was Potter County coming in undefeated. Now tonight, David, Faulkton, previously undefeated, just lost to Highmore Herald, but they just beat an undefeated Timberlake team. So the schedule continues. First, let's talk about Potter County. Did you think, David, that they would foul down the stretch there at the end?
I was 50-50. I wasn't sure. Obviously I thought they probably would. And then as it drug out, we're like, well, it looks like they might not. And we just told our guys what to do if they weren't going to foul, just that we wanted to hold that ball as long as possible and get a shot off, with about 2 or 1 seconds left on our shot clock. And then, obviously if they foul, we can't really do much about that other than hopefully have the ball in, one of our guards' hands and get them to the free throw line. But just the way they were playing it before we called that timeout, it almost seemed like they weren't gonna. So, I wasn't shocked, but I guess, I was a little bit surprised just after the game, kind of, wow, kind of surprising they didn't.
You know what I mean? After the game, and you can kind of gather your thoughts and think about things, and you're like, well, wait a second. Jackson was cold all night. They had 2 or 3 chances to foul him, and I'm thinking maybe you take that. But you know what? If Malik doesn't hit that shot, which I don't know how many guys could hit that shot, very, very few, fading, leaning, long range. If he doesn't hit that, they have a chance to come down, pop a 3 in, and just silence the crowd in shock and awe. Didn't happen, but all through the game, I had the feeling this is a close game, but it certainly doesn't feel that way. Were you thinking that too? I mean, as a coach, you're probably not thinking that, but I just felt comfortable the whole game until late in the end when you thought about it and said, this could have went the other way real fast.
Yeah, no, you're exactly right. I was very, confident, comfortable through the whole game. I really wasn't nervous at all up until when it got to a 4-point game and then a 2-point game. Because, even with, we had a chance to be up 10 with, I want to say, just over a minute left, but we missed an easy layup with about, over a minute left that would have put us up 10.
Yeah.
So then, you go and then they get 2 quick buckets. So instead of us being up 10, we're now up 4, so all of just a huge change there. So, yeah, and that was the only point I really got a little bit nervous where then all of a sudden you're up 2. And then, if Malik doesn't hit that, then, and then they have a chance for a miracle.
Yeah.
Buzzer beater, but thank goodness he iced it in a crazy shot.
Oh, anything could have happened. And then you factor in when the game's over, you start thinking about it, looking at the stats, and you go, we had 2 guys score on the starting lineup. Jackson's ice cold. And what about Abe Holzer? If Abe doesn't knock in 16 points, hitting those threes, and Potter County left a bunch on the table in the first half on the free throw line, you're going, my goodness. Felt comfortable, but again, another one of those deals. Take Holzer out of it, and it's a whole different ballgame, isn't it?
Oh, yeah, no doubt. Abe was huge. He hardly missed all night. Just came in and was confident and just had it rolling. So, yeah, every one of his 16 was huge for us. And, like you said, definitely one of those nights where we needed it, and he stepped up big time. And, yeah, it was just a really, really big performance for him, and I think one that, he'll remember for sure.
Certainly. And, Abe's a type of guy, I think he needs, do you feel that way? He's one of those guys, I know he can shoot, I know he can play, but he needs confidence like he got the other night with hitting shots and then having longer stretches to just settle into the ball game. Do you think a guy can work him in a little bit more, being that he's such a weapon that he is?
Oh, absolutely. And anytime, especially when you're coming off the bench, it's such a different role, just trying to get comfortable and, find that, find the rhythm of the game. And, anytime you can see shots go in and just, feel the rhythm of the game. And, then the guys are finding, it's just, yeah, for sure. Yeah, you're definitely accurate in that.
Well, the next time he gets in and gets on a roll, ride him a little bit. Let's maybe he can knock in 32.
No doubt.
Let him fire all night. It's just fun to see a kid like that come up with a game like that. So, and that was a huge force. Now let's roll on to Faulkton here. It doesn't get any easier, as we said the other night. Your toughest stretch of basketball, I think. You're in the midst of it. You overcome Potter County, and probably a closer game on the scorecard than what it felt like. Now Faulkton, I don't know. They have some players as well, and they're getting votes in the polls. Now they're going to step up with the big bat against Christian and say, now it's our turn. What do you know about these guys?
Yeah, had a chance to watch them on film a little bit. They like to mix up their defenses quite a bit. We expect them to play a lot of zone and a couple different zones. They fly around. They like to trap out of their zones. And, on film we saw, a 2-3, a 3-2, and a 1-3-1. And so we're not sure exactly what they'll play against us, but we expect them to, would for sure expect them to flash the zone at times. When in doubt, they wrinkle in man as well. But a bunch of guys, all kind of similar in height, fairly athletic. They look to space the floor. They like to do a lot of dribble drive action, and they got a couple shooters as well. One kid that's pretty, 24 comes to mind. He can do a little bit of everything off the dribble, good size, and can shoot as well. And then the Castens kid.
The Castens kid, right?
Yep, Castens, number one. He's a pretty good shooter too. So, they got a couple of kids that can do different things. So we'll have to make sure that we're attentive on the defensive end, and then just kind of be ready for, I would say, a bunch of different defensive looks.
Back to the seed points, Coach. We talked about that a couple of interviews ago. Now we are 7th. We've moved up, and Faulkton is right behind us at 8th. So a big 50 points awaits the winner, and that should put us up there a little more comfortable, or at least where we'd like to be if you can win tonight.
Yeah, no, for sure. Seed points are huge, just with, like you said, with how the Sodax team set up, and with Faulkton's record being like it is, and we definitely want to go get this one, and got off to a good start for the week against Potter County, and just getting that win, and would really like to get this one tonight versus Faulkton.
Well, we look forward to it as we're just getting ready for it. Good luck tonight again, Coach, and we'll see you down the line.
Yeah, appreciate it. Thanks.
And good evening. Welcome to Aberdeen Christian Knights. Welcome in the Faulkton Trojans tonight. Rob Waltman courtside with Matt Rohrbach joining me for the color tonight. So we're excited about that. Good evening, Matt.
Yeah, good evening. It should be fun.
Let's go right to the starting lineups. First for Aberdeen Christian, Andrew Brennan at point guard. He is a junior and 5'9". Jackson Isaacson, the junior, at 6'3". Malik Weaker, the junior, at 6 foot. Caden Clark inside, a junior at 6'3", and Ethan Russell, a junior at 6'6". All juniors, all underclassmen, and reaching the state tournament. Nothing less is acceptable for these Knights, I would think, right now after the championship run last year, right?
Absolutely.
Now, did you catch 24, 5, 2, and 1? 24 is the starter. Let's go to the starters for Faulkton. Hunter Niederbaumer, a senior, he's 6'3". Lane Cotton is a sophomore. He's got some size at 6'3". Simon Bauer, a senior at 6'1". Ryan Beckler, a senior at 6'3". And Bennett Castens, keep an eye on him, Matthew. He can shoot the long-range bomb. He's 5'7", but he's willing to pull from anywhere.
He is. Last year, Christian had a little bit of problem with him. He came out, hit a couple threes right away, and I tell you what, he didn't make it easy on them.
6-2 are the Knights. They're rated 4th in the latest poll that came out on Monday. Nothing really changing there. However, Faulkton knocked off Timberlake, who was number 5 in the poll, Matt. Now they're getting votes. If they can win tonight, they're probably in the top 5. Not that it matters, but it's interesting, isn't it?
They're coming off a huge momentum here. And, they get Christian tonight. They're going to jump into that top 5, I would think, for sure.
Potter County gave Christian all they wanted. Although, Matthew, what did you feel about that? I felt like it was a game. I didn't feel like it was very close at all, but it was. But I didn't feel like it was going to be down at the stretch.
It was a really, really weird game.
Yeah.
And sometimes when you go through adversity, speaking of the Knights, you just got to find a way to win. And, boy, I tell you what, Malik hit a huge shot to kind of give him the victory there.
How many guys can hit that shot in the state?
Not many. That was deep. Wow.
Here we go. Matt Rohrbach, Rob Waltman courtside. Malik Weaker the tip, and he's working right to left. He dropped in 21 the last time we saw him against Potter County. And he'll need another solid game here tonight. Crossover left to right, down the lane, feeding outside. Open is Clark. He won't shoot it in the baseline. Plenty of time on the shot clock here. Work it down to Russell. He's doubled. Lost the dribble and a reach in, Matt.
Yeah, you're going to see that scrappiness from Faulkton all night long. I would assume that they're going to send doubles to Ethan down low, and they're going to hedge Malik hard up top.
So Weaker tossing in with a fresh shot clock. He'll toss it high, block to Ethan, to Caden. There's the set
Nice
play.
play.
Reverse for Brennan. Good.
Yeah, they don't run that very often for Brendan, but they did there, and they got 2 to start the ball game.
So let's see what Faulkton has on offense. What are they setting up here? Man for man?
Looks like it, yep. They're starting with Ethan on 24 here, Cotton.
Cotton. Mid-range jumper is in the books.
I was really impressed with him last year as a freshman, and I heard that he really took a leap this year as a sophomore.
6'3", has nice size. Ethan Russell bombs away from downtown, missed everything. Malik backside picks it up, sticks it in under the rim.
Talking to Malik in the offseason, he wanted to make rebounding a primary emphasis for him, and there he is on the offensive glass.
So it's 4-2 Aberdeen Christian. This Faulkton club started 8-0. Driving down the lane is Bauer. He'll put it up. Rebound, volleyball out of bounds to Aberdeen Christian.
I'm wondering if that was a mishedge there from Clark. I don't think Coach Rohrbach's going to be happy about that, but it's possible maybe that Drew was supposed to slide under that ball screen.
This club, Matthew, won 8 games last year is all. They are already at 9 this year versus 1 loss, this Faulkton group.
They're an experienced ball club, and they're going to be ready to play.
Jackson for 3. He was ice cold, Matt, the other night, and he starts 0 for 1 here tonight.
Knowing the mentality that Jackson has, he's going to be okay, and he'll fight through it.
Yep, absolutely. He's been there before. They've all been there before. And the funny thing is, the nice thing is they're not afraid to keep shooting. They'll shoot their way right out of it. Twisting, spinning, Niederbomber can't get it to go. And the rebound by Clark.
Nice defense from Clark there. He's really become that primary post defender that they needed when they lost Brent and Jet last year.
Absolutely, filling that big body that Brent had, and Clark's
Nice
put on
slip.
some weight, hasn't he?
He has, on purpose.
Ethan inside, right, exactly.
I love that slip from Ethan there. They're kind of setting up a little double, and, he curled it off that first screen and gets up for 2.
Yeah, Caden is a load. He has definitely been in the gym and gotten bigger over the offseason.
He has. He saw that big boy from DeSmit and knew he had to.
Bauer inside. Whistles blow. We got a foul.
Out of bounds. I think Jackson just mishandled that rebound.
Well, I mentioned it before. This is the toughest stretch of basketball, I think, in midseason for these Knights as you'll wrap it up on Saturday down at the Hanson Classic.
Yeah, that's going to be a huge game against Black Geddes.
Yeah, really tough stretch. The Sodak 16 rematch from last year.
They're going to be up for that one.
Oh, boy. Caden Foxley. Is it Foxley? They got a Foxley.
Yes, yes. He's really tough.
Yep. He'll be back, and they'll remember last year, will they not?
And they don't have Brent to guard him again this year, so it's going to be a little tougher for the Knights.
Exactly. Bauer works inside, missed, got his own rebound, then taken away by Brennan. And here we come running the other way. Here's Ethan. Beautiful pass. Russell gives it out to Weaker. Patented jump shot. No.
Yeah, Knights kind of starting 0 for 2 from the three-point line here, but that's not going to phase them. They'll be ready to shoot when their turn calls.
It's 11 threes, top of my head. I have it here somewhere last game against Potter County. I had them for 11, Matt.
11 threes that night?
11 threes. Bauer hits one on the baseline.
Well, I tell you what, the funny part is, too, is it's not just 1 or 2 kids. I mean, they got 4 kids that can shoot the ball with Abe, coming in here probably in a little bit.
Absolutely. Russell to Isaacson, swings it over to Weaker. In trouble, up to Brennan. 6-4, Aberdeen Christian. Here's Weaker gunning for 3. 0 for 3 to start it. Isaacson cleans it up inside.
There he is. That's going to be huge for his confidence there, just not shooting the ball well from the perimeter.
Yeah, just get one to fall, right?
Well, Faulkton actually jumped into a 1-2-2 half-court zone there, so it'll be interesting to see if they stay in that.
We haven't seen Bennett Cassins able to pull from long range. He's number 1. He is at 5'7". He's a senior, but don't let that confuse you. He will pull from 25 feet.
He will.
Straight away 3 missed by Cotton and the rebound by Weaker.
Yeah, I know Cotton missed that, but I can see just a change in that kid's game. His jumper's a little bit higher on his release point, and he's going to be tough.
Yeah, very nice-looking player. Weaker swings it around to Russell. Wide open 3 for 3. Got it.
Yeah, you love that ball moving there from the Knights. In and out twice. Kick over from Malik, and timeout Faulkton.
Beautiful. 11-4. Knights lead early. Midway through the first quarter as we break. Timeout on the court. We're back. Rob Waltman, Matt Rohrbach, and 11-4 Aberdeen Christian. Faulkton with the basketball. There is Cassens trying to work on around a screen. Can't get a shot away. Gives it back to Bauer, who hangs underneath, and the rebound by Clark.
Yeah, I think Coach Rohrbach's going to be happy with that first 4 minutes there for the Knights.
Look out. Russell gets to the rim.
Love Jackson keeping his head up there. He'll rifle it. You know, he's starting quarterback for Roncalli.
Yeah,
he'll throw that.
Exactly. He'd probably prefer to kick it, would he not?
He probably would.
Yeah, one of the better kickers around. Cassens is up top without the basketball. Here he is. Cannot get the shot away. Over to Cotton. Wants to drive on Russell. Spin down inside. Can he shoot over him? No! And the block by Ethan. Picked up by Faulkton. Back out to Cassens. There he is. Long range, no. And Malik Weaker has it.
Yeah, nice job there rotation-wise from the Knights. And they're kind of switching some of these ball screens, and they've done a nice job. Ethan got a little block there on Cotton.
Big possession here for the Knights in terms of Faulkton trying to stick around. They need a defensive stop here. 13-4. They do not want to fall behind much farther than this from Aberdeen Christian. Weaker, the backside rebound after the three is missed, and Weaker is cold. They're cold tonight, Matt.
You know what? I would say, yeah, they're cold, but I would say that David's going to be happy with the shots that they're getting right now. It's in rhythm, and you know, sometimes your shots just don't fall.
I think you're right. They're not taking bad shots by any means.
Nice job from Drew there.
Inside, off the glass is Niederbaumer, and his first bucket for the senior.
That was a nice pass. Nice job from Faulkton. That was a big bucket there. You don't want to go down 10 or 11.
Yep. Not on the Aberdeen Christian Knight home court here. Here's Clark, little three-footer, good.
I talked to Clark a couple days ago. He said that he needs to get kind of involved in the scoring, not because he's a selfish player, but because it just makes him so much harder to guard.
15-6 Knights, under 2 minutes to go here in the opening quarter.
Completely different ball game than Potter County, I would say.
It is, isn't it? Cotton.
That's twice from mid-range from Cotton there.
Yep, very nice.
I think Ethan's a little bit nervous because Cotton does have a pretty good first step, and it's tough to show a hand from that mid-range spot.
He's got four. Here's Russell. Faking left, driving right, down the lane, left it short, and some collision contact, but no foul. Out of bounds.
I like to see Ethan use his body a little bit more there. He's so long and so athletic. Sometimes he can just kind of sit there for a second and just make sure he's composed and balanced.
Now we see Blake Rich and Abe Holscher in, and boy, Rich has come a long way, hasn't he?
Boy, I tell you what, you know, he doesn't get enough credit for how hard he worked in the offseason, and he's really been lifting and putting some muscle on. Yeah. I'm excited about his future.
Oh, absolutely. You can see it. You can see it coming a mile away.
Yeah.
Beckler down the lane is knocked out of bounds, and the ball back to Christian.
You know, every coach will tell you to be an effective, ball club that's gunning for a state championship, you got to almost have 7 players.
Yeah.
You never know what's going to happen.
Absolutely.
And for the Knights to have Blake Rich, it's 6'5", and Abe coming in able to shoot, that's huge.
Yep. Abe had that big night. Saturday night, 16 points, missed one shot, 6 of 7. Weaker driving in traffic, throws it up to Russell. Tough shot, spinning and twisting. Rebounded underneath, kept alive by Russell in a collision and a jump ball. Is that it, Matt?
I believe so, yeah.
Yeah, possession arrow is going to be Faulkton.
We talked about that composure a couple seconds ago from Ethan, and I think that's kind of the next step to his game is getting the ball in that spot, keeping it under the chin, and just being strong and going up.
Well, let's see how the Knights hold on.
Drew.
Yep, nice steal, and 2 points easily done by Andrew.
I love that adjustment, that they're really having him hound that ball handler up the floor.
Getting to the rim. Unguarded, DeMaria, a junior at 5'10". 7-point night lead.
Good answer there from Faulkton. That was a big 2 points.
32 seconds to go. Differential about 3 shot to game. So the Knights will have to take a shot here. It reminds me of the finish the other night, doesn't it?
Oh, I was thinking the exact same thing. Wrong side of the floor, but we'll see.
Malik, I make everything look easy. Weaker hit that big 27-footer. What was it exactly? Do you know?
Oh, man, I should have measured it because I would say he was about at that black line.
Oh, my goodness. Brennan driving into a triple team, had it blocked, taken away. Faulkton has a chance here to score at the horn, and it's kicked out of bounds by Christian, leaving 1.8 left, Matt.
Really love that they got back there because that could have been a big 2 points, going only down 5 after Knights played a pretty good first quarter.
So they'll have a inbound. Maybe time for one pass, barely, and it's stolen away by Weaker. Uh-oh, look out. Half court, he's going to take it. Oh, it was too late, but it almost went in.
I think Weaker was really expecting the time to be out because I think they started the clock a little bit late.
Yeah, it seemed like it. It was really weird, wasn't it?
Yeah.
1 quarter in the book, 7-point Christian lead on Hub City Radio. We start the second quarter, 17-10 Christian leading. Rob Waltman, Matt Rohrbach courtside here in Aberdeen. Here is Isaacson working around the perimeter. Weaker, cold first quarter for the Knights from long range, but up by 7. Rich driving in. There's Holscher, wanted that, a little too deep. Now to Weaker traveled, Matt. You don't see that often.
No, not very often. Just a little out of sync here. You know, great player like him. He'll figure it out. He'll be good to go.
So at the end of the quarter, what was happening there? Malik slowed up like he thought the clock had expired.
Right. Blake had tipped that ball away, and it kind of felt like, a good second had fallen off the clock. And Malik, being so smart, he obviously assumed that the clock was going to run out. He wasn't going to get a shot off. But
yeah, it didn't look like he thought
he'd
get a shot off. And he was just a little bit late. So Cassins has not even shot here in the first quarter. Here he is trying to get something, and he throws it up off the bankboard, picked up by Russell, but you can tell he was really trying to get a shot away. Ethan out to Abe. That's where he was hot the other night. Lets it fly long. And backside picked up by Faulkton.
Yeah, Faulkton really tried. They tried a little elevator screen on the right side there to get Cassins the ball, but Malik he saw it, read it, got through.
To the rim, Niederbaumer, and a whistle.
Yeah, a little slow to get back in transition there. Jackson kind of got caught out of help side and had to jump to the ball, and there was just no help side for him on the backside.
So it'll be 2 shots. 65-63, they knock off Timberlake Saturday night down in Redfield. This club, Timberlake undefeated coming in.
I didn't get to watch any of that game,
I did not. But they come in here tonight thinking, if we can take down the Knights, maybe we've arrived a little bit in mid-January, but they got a lot of work to do here.
When you talk about that mid-January, just this being kind of the heart of the season, boy, this would be a huge win for them.
Christian has other things in mind as they are 6-2, rated 4th in the poll that came out earlier in the week. Trying to drop it into Isaacson. The pass from Rich is picked off by Cotton.
A little clustered from the Knights here to kind of start this second quarter. Haven't really gotten a good shot away.
Nope. Niederbaumer lost it out of bounds back to the Knights.
Like to see them have a little bit more spacing. They're kind of getting in each other's way, and sometimes when they're starting that offense, they're a little bit too far away from that three-point line.
So Malik resets it here, up by 6. 6.5 to go in the first half. Holscher drops it into Clark. Bouncing, turning, shooting, one hand, no.
Think they got Clark for the foul there?
I think so.
That's not a shot that you see him miss very often, but that's a shot that you're gonna be happy with him taking, and you're fine with that foul.
Yep. First on Caden. 6 the lead, and here comes Faulkton. Cotton has been pretty decent here to start it off.
That spot 3 times now.
Oh, what was that? A Euro? Who am I thinking? A Dallas Mavericks?
Yes, Dirk Nowitzki, the little fadeaway.
It
That's
was
right.
Dirk, was it not? Here's Weaker. Blake Rich will gun it away. Baseline, no. Picked up and saved the possession, Abe, but the clock's still rolling. Weaker hasn't gotten a good look at a three really yet. Abe fires again. He's 0 for 2, and the rebound Niederbaumer, and now we have a 4-point game. And Cotton has suddenly come alive.
Abe had a steal there, tried to save it from going out of bounds.
Who's this one off? And stay with Faulkton.
Yeah, Knights haven't scored this quarter so far. Faulkton's only got 2 here, 2:30 in.
It was 17-11, Matt, after one quarter, and Lane Cotton has 6 of the 11.
I don't think Coach Rohrbach's happy with what he saw, and Brendan comes back in, as does Russell.
Here's Cotton. The sophomore, 6'3". Niederbaumer roaming inside with Russell. Cotton wants to shoot again.
He's playing with a lot of confidence, you can just tell.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. Crossing over is DeMaria to the rim. The little man, no, and the rebound plucked out by Caden Clark.
Love that help side from Jackson there. That's huge. Nice
3
pass.
on 1. Ethan Russell finishes it up in transition. Nice.
That'll be fun to watch and film tomorrow. Unselfish basketball right there.
9 from Ethan. 19-13. Niederbaumer. Clark behind him, working his way in, using the elbow, spinning. He's in trouble. Has to shoot. It won't fall. And the rebound, Clark. Wow.
Love how low Clark gets. He just has all the leverage there.
Yep. And that's what I said earlier when I said he's gained weight.
Yep.
Meaning in the gym.
Right.
Boy, is that helping him now.
Football. You know, there are some kids that don't like to play football, but he ain't one of them. You know, he's kind of the outside linebacker for Roncalli this year. And he has definitely become more physical as he's matured.
Yeah, I agree. 4:53 to go in the first half. 19-13 Aberdeen Christian. Faulkton giving him everything they want. They're in a zone now, Matt.
Yeah, 2-3, not a 1-2-2 like they showed in the first quarter. I would assume they're going to trap those corners, though, if Christian gets over there. Right there.
Yep. Trap come there. Almost a steal. They had it.
They did. They had Ethan right there. It's just unfortunate. Cotton did a good job on the backside, kicking that ball away.
Yep, and the backside help was there. So Christian throws it in. Shot clock 18. Game clock 4:36 here in the second. Into Russell. See if Malik can get free. No. Throw it in to Clark. His patented move. Throws it up. No. Rebound Cotton underneath. And it's a 6-point game.
Good offense for the night. Just not executing, unfortunately.
Well, the percentages are not off the charts yet here tonight. Cotton trying a long three. And here's Brennan with the rebound.
I thought he hit that. He stepped right into it. It looked like it was going in.
The confidence, you could tell. Right. It looked good.
Oh, good look there. If Drew would have lobbed it, I think he would have had him.
Niederbaumer swats it out of bounds.
Not a lot of scoring here. 4 points total, correct? 17-11 after the first.
Yep.
Crazy.
A bucket apiece, right?
Yeah. You don't see that very often. 4 minutes. Knights not scoring in 4 minutes.
Brendan more active here tonight, driving, trying to dish. Now stolen away by Cassins. Who's the reach in on?
I think they got Drew. Is that his second? Or is that no, so his first? Nope, number 1.
First one on Andrew. So Faulkton has it back down by 6.
Faulkton's playing tough so far. They're matching the physicality and not making life easy.
They are. They're looking like a 9-1 team, are they not?
They do. They do. They're as good as their record says.
Cotton again. Oh, he's feeling it, and he felt the air ball there. Well, he's feeling it. He's a little overconfident right now, Matt. He missed everything.
Well, they're really running the offense through him
right
now, so he's going to have to score.
Yep. Timeout on the court. 19-13, late second. Aberdeen Christian leading but struggling. 1913, welcome back. Rob Waltman, Matt Rohrbach. The big guns, Cassins and Niederbaumer, just 3 points between those two guys. But Cotton, as Matt had said, they're trying to run the offense through him. He's got 6, but has missed his last couple of jump shots.
This is a big possession for the Knights here. And Faulkton, you want to get this closer to 5-4, and Knights need to push us back to 10.
Shot clock at 15. Clark in three-point land to Weaker. Oh, and Weaker has not made one, but Isaacson.
There he is.
Second one tonight, Matt.
Yeah, that offensive glass has been kind. Weaker's got one, and Jackson's got 2 now.
Cassins wanted to stop and pop. Now to Cotton, back to Cassins. They toss it inside. Bauer, and he gets it to go on Jackson, and a chance at.
If I'm not mistaken, that's Jackson's second, is it not?
I think you're right. I believe that is correct. Let's see when it pops on the board. They haven't put it up yet. So the free throw for Bauer. In and out, no. And Ethan Russell upstairs for the rebound.
Well, maybe I'm wrong. They haven't taken him out and they haven't put it on the board. So
yeah.
I guess we'll see.
Nope. Here's Malik. Has he hit a 3 tonight? No. Weaker has not hit a 3 tonight. Just a bucket down inside.
Good rotation from Faulkton right now. They are really scrappy. They're rotating nicely.
Shot clock at 15. Russell, top of the key. Twisting, spinning, underneath, blocked cleanly by Cotton, taken back by Ethan, scoops under and puts it in with a finger roll.
Really nice job sticking with that play there. They kind of doubled him, and he tried to go up with his right, got it back, spun it for 2.
Right now, they have saddled up Ethan Russell. He has 11 of the 23 here tonight. Cotton inside, wave it off.
Yeah, so Jackson does have 2, and I think Andrew Brennan just picked up his second as well.
Kind of Russell versus Cotton right now, isn't it?
A little bit. I kind of expected Jackson to be guarding him a little bit more tonight, but, with 2 fouls, yeah, we're probably going to see Russell on him probably most of this second, third quarter.
Trojans toss in, whistles, blow. What do we got?
I think they got Clark for a hold there. He tried to get over on that screen, but just a little grabby.
Number 2.
3 guys with 2 fouls.
Right.
Now.
Make a notation of that.
Right. Coach Rohrbach electing to stay with all 3 of them.
Confidence. Cotton. Russell locking him up. Cotton trying to shake him at 6'3". Russell 6'6". Cotton working down. Step back again. Oh,
there it is.
My.
That was, whoo. That's 8. 8, correct?
Yes, that's 8 and 2. Dirk Nowitzki step back jump shots. And all of a sudden the crowd is antsy here. Malik Weaker looking for his first triple tonight. Has to give it off. Gets it right back. Bounce it into Caden Clark. Clark, will he shoot with one hand? Yes. Swish.
Toughest shot of the night for him, and he gets it to go.
That's the second one inside.
Good to see him be aggressive here to start this game.
He has to. Brennan goes down, no whistle. The ball is loose. Brennan picks it up, and a steal by Aberdeen Christian. Andrew tries to take it all the way in and draws the foul. Wow.
Love that scrappy play there. Mount got involved. Andrew got involved. I actually thought Andrew might pick up his third accidentally being on the ground there.
Yeah.
Sometimes when you just accidentally trip somebody, there's nothing you can do about it.
So Clark is out with 2. Here comes Blake Rich, the sophomore, at 4 in half and growing.
Well, he's an athlete too.
He's
not
huge.
Just 6'4".
Yeah.
He can jump and run.
He's funny too. He's friends with my son, and a great personality.
He's got a great personality. He does.
Yeah.
He's a funny kid.
25-17. Christian going to toss in here. We have a minute 29 left in the second. Trying to find Brennan in a jungle, and a bad pass is picked up by Niederbaumer. So Faulkton can really tighten the screws here on this possession.
That's an unfortunate turnover there.
Cotton blocked by Rich. Partially taken away by Aberdeen Christian. Weaker on the run.
They put Blake on, maybe it was an accident, but Blake was on Cotton there. I wonder if we'll see that the rest of this way.
Exactly. Andrew wanting to drive, being very aggressive to the rim, to the hole, and the bucket.
Love that. Shielded it with his right shoulder. He's got a great left hand when he finishes.
3 buckets, Matt.
I love it. When him and Clark are both being aggressive right now.
Yeah.
6 and 4.
Here is Cassin's long range. His first deep shot tonight. And he misses it badly, and the rebound by Weaker. 46 seconds to go in the half. Weaker gliding, coasting, and he threw it away.
Ah, shoot. That's an unfortunate turnover as he got caught in the air.
Mm-hmm.
But I would say they are going to probably get a chance to have a shot here down the stretch with the shot clock being, almost 7 seconds. So you can live with it, I guess.
I think so. Let's see who Rich is going to lock up on here.
Well, they took Jackson out. He's got 2 fouls, and
Ethan's still on Cotton.
Yeah, he is. I thought they might go Rich, honestly.
Cotton gives it up. 27-17, a 10-point lead. Doesn't feel like it, though, does it?
No, it really doesn't.
Just like the other night, it didn't feel like Potter County was in the game, and this
Right.
one's just the opposite. Doesn't feel like Christian's up by 10.
No, it doesn't. It's been a tight. They haven't really gotten that flow.
Yeah. Shot clock rolling. Cotton's going to have to take the shot. He gives it up. Simon Bauer now driving, feeding Niederbaumer point blank. Got his own rebound, missed them both, and the rebound out of bounds stays with Faulkton, Matt, with 4 seconds to go.
Faulkton did everything right there but finish a layup.
Yep.
That was a really good possession.
Well, they can trim it to 8 or 7 to go in at halftime.
Might get a momentum swing here if they score.
Cotton going to toss in. Will they get the ball right back? No, it's going to be Bauer in the lane. Blocks from behind and 2 shots.
I think he got body. Yep,
Yeah.
they call him with the body there.
Abe Holscher there. 0.8, Matt.
That's just too bad. But, sometimes that stuff just happens when you're trying to come back from the help side.
If he makes them both, it's plenty of time for Weaker to get a 70-footer away, isn't it?
Well, he's going to want one after not getting that first one up in the first quarter.
Simon Bauer hits the free throw to cut it to 9. And it's an 8-point game. Here comes Russell to Weaker. He won't toss it. That's it. End of 1. So we break, Matt. Great first half. Aberdeen Christian leading, but not by the large margin you would expect. 27-19 over Faulkton. Second half, 10 minutes away. Stay tuned. This is HubCityRadio.com. 27-19. Welcome back. Rob Waltman courtside with Matt Rohrbach. Nice to have you. This is our debut broadcast, and we're having a great time, Matt.
It's awesome.
Well, that first half as a coach, boy, I don't know what the percentages were, Matt, but not very good.
No, Christian was a little bit saved by their offensive rebounding. And, they could easily be right at that 19 like Faulkton is if they didn't get those offensive rebounds.
Malik was the big gun the other night. He has not hit a three. And if we look at this, 11 threes, Matt, against Potter County. What do we got tonight? One, and that is from Ethan Russell. Very unusual for Christian.
Very unusual, but it's nice to see them play a little bit different of a ball game. Clark's gotten quite a few touches inside, and Brennan's got to the hoop. He's got 6 points. So, they've shown that they can score with the committee, and sometimes you need that.
Yeah, it's definitely a different feel than we're used to, but it's working, and they're up 27-19. So we start the third. And with a basketball is Faulkton's Beckler. Trying to go into Niederbaumer, and a bad pass is picked up by Ethan Russell.
One thing that I love is, you really haven't seen Malik get down. He's been on the boards. He's been working on defense, and, his time to score will come.
Bauer is covering him like a blanket here tonight.
Yeah, they don't want to let him get started.
Absolutely not. Ball kicked away, stays with Christian.
Well, Christian's going to want to get on the board here to start this third quarter quick because, boy, this could get down to 5 or 6 quick if, Faulkton comes back and scores.
Absolutely. Here's Weaker. He'll shoot over Bauer. Missed it. Backside. Cotton has it. Cotton, one-hand bounce pass, trying to thread the needle to Bauer. Right idea. A little too much traffic.
I thought that might get through, but Andrew Brennan did a nice job recovering.
So it'll be Faulkton basketball. Nobody scored here in the third. Just underway. Just like Christian Cassens has not had a three for Faulkton. It's been down low. There's Beckler.
Like to see help side step up a little bit higher. They just kind of let him get to the lane there, waltz in there and get for two.
Ethan Russell. Baseline off his foot, out of bounds.
Well, if you're Faulkton, this is the start you want. Talked about it getting to 6 or 5 points. They're down 6 with a chance to cut it to 3.
And they brought a good crowd here tonight, for sure. Oh, boy.
Oh, my goodness.
And what happened there? Cassens and Beckler did not communicate.
Well, it looked like he was pointing to throw the ball to number 5, and he just didn't throw it. And I don't know, he wasn't even looking for it.
Yeah.
Boy, that's a big possession. Giveaway.
27-21 score stays Christian. Malik Weaker will toss it in to Russell.
Christian needs a score here. They need a good set.
Shot clock at 28. Jackson, baseline left corner, up top Brennan. Wants to drive again. Brennan down the lane. Had it swatted away, picked it back up. 20 on the shot. Straight away, Caden Clark. He'll drive. Free throw line stop. Now Weaker.
Plenty of time here for the Knights to get something good.
Fading is Ethan. Short on the rim, no good. Oh,
there he is.
There's Jackson. No. And the rebound by Faulkton.
Love that fall from Jackson. He's being really active on the glass today.
6 the lead. Cotton has 8 points. Gives it up down inside Niederbaumer. He'll work on Clark in a double. Malik helping now. Throwing it out. Bauer casting for 3. No. And the rebound. Volleyball to Ron. Picked up by Malik Weaker. And it's a one-on-one. Weaker will be tackled going in. And that's an intentional, Matt.
Yeah, he didn't really make a play on the ball there. I'm really surprised that he made that play right now. Boy, that's a big swing.
That is. You don't see it often, do you?
No, you really don't. It's kind of been a little bit of an emphasis, within these last few years of not allowing them just to foul you on a breakaway layup like that.
2 shots and the possession.
See if Malik's confidence might get going here a little bit, getting to the line.
Yeah, see one fall in.
Yeah, if he sees 2 fall in, that might not be good for Faulkton. There it is.
4 points for Malik. Probably at this stage in the game, that's as low as it's ever gotten on the radar for Weaker, I would think.
Every player is going to go through it where they're not going to play a half like they want, but he's got so much just mental strength, he'll be fine.
Christian gets it back. 27-21 when that happened. We'll jot that down.
Oh, nice back cut. There he is. That's a great find from Clark there. And Malik's more than just a three-point shooter.
Just like that, 4 quick ones from Weaker, a 10-point game.
What a crazy minute there. Throw the ball away and then get an intentional foul.
Another steal, and it's Weaker. He's involved in everything.
I don't know what they...
Is he cut?
I think they see blood. Yep,
yeah.
He saw blood. Tom Waggy with the eye.
How about that?
Yeah.
Weaker's going to have to clean that up. It's his lower left leg somewhere.
Huh. I wonder if they'll give him a minute. Nope, they don't. That's a college rule. I think college people, they get a minute. Is that correct?
Yeah.
I don't think in high school they do, yeah.
So he'll have to come in during the next dead ball or timeout, right?
Yeah, I believe so. Busy night for our trainer, Kyle.
Well, 10-point lead. Christian has the basketball, but led by Malik Weaker here with the intentional going in. Getting free throws and a bucket and the steal. And here's Ethan Russell to preserve this 10-point lead. Still not comfortable enough for Christian fans as Cotton drives and steps into a 16-footer. Wow.
He likes that spot, that mid-range. He's just off 1 foot, I think 4 or 5 times
3
now.
times at least, yep. He's got 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. 10 of the 23 from Cotton. Isaacson will try his luck at a 3, and they're still ice cold here from long range. 1-3 tonight for Christian. Cassens.
You don't see that very often, but oh my goodness.
Whew, that was the Malik Weaker deep from Potter County. And here's Cassens. Look out.
Faulkton's playing with a lot of confidence right now. They think they can play with the Knights, and they're showing it.
Yep. First 3 for Cassens. And the first 3 for Faulkton. Both clubs just a triple tonight. 1 apiece. 31-26. We have ourselves a ball game. Caden Clark backing into Niederbaumer. Hooks around him. He uses window.
There he is. 6 points for Caden now. Nice to see him be aggressive. They don't want to double. Ethan's guy really can't leave him alone, so Clark's going to have that one-on-one.
Uh-oh. Cassens for 3. Rims out.
3 deep bombs here in the last 30 seconds for Faulkton.
Here we go.
This is getting exciting.
It is. Brennan, they wanted a foul. Faulkton wanted a shoulder. Brennan gets it back, resets. 23 on the shot.
Thought that was a good no call there.
Yeah.
No push off, just good defense, and he gets rid of the ball.
Here's Clark.
Clark's a little confidence here.
Jackson. Oh, finally. Timeout taken. Only the second 3 for Christian. And we go to a quick break with a 10-point lead for Aberdeen. Ten-point game. Rob and Matt courtside, high above the Christian court. Faulkton had in mind of coming in here tonight, Matt, being 10-0. They were taken down by Highmore Herald by just a point within the last week. Otherwise, they'd be undefeated tonight.
Yeah, you know, they're showing that they can play with Christian.
Breaking the press, Bauer, and a deuce.
Yeah, Christian tried to jump into a 1-2-2 there, but just didn't really get that middle covered, and Faulkton did a nice job getting 2.
Malik Weaker straight away, 16-footer no. Caden Clark flies upstairs. The putback won't go. He gets the rebound and throws it out to Malik, who fakes the 3, drives, hangs in the air, won't go. Rebound putback, no. And it's picked up by Faulkton. Wow.
Christian unfortunate to get 2 points there, but, you know, 3 good looks, you'll live with it.
Cotton wanted to pull again. High block, Niederbaumer working on Clark. Stepping through, feeding baseline to Maria. Now out to Niederbaumer, and his 14-footer rims out. And a whistle, Matt.
Boy, Jackson has boarded tonight.
He has.
He's had at least 3 offensive rebounds, and I bet he's had 3 or 4 defensive rebounds.
We'll be back to Christian on the foul by Faulkton, and that is on Cotton, his first. So in comes Abe Holzer and Blake Rich again. At the 3:30 mark here in the third, and an 8-point lead.
I'd like to see Ethan get a touch here. Caden's out of the game, and he needs to get involved down low. They get offensive.
Yes. Abe, I think.
Was it? I missed that one.
I missed it too, but I saw it. Oh, there it is. It's a second on Holzer on an offensive foul. I didn't see it, Matt.
I didn't see it, but unfortunately, that's not a good turnover.
Mm. So Faulkton again has the ball. They've trailed all game, but in business again to try to cut this down. Cotton driving baseline out to Cassins. He casted one there a moment ago and hit a 3.
Really good help.
Here's Beckler's 3. Got it.
Nice kick out there. Good possession.
2 threes by Faulkton, 2 threes by Christian. And it is an 8-point game, 36-28. Now, 36-31. They just put it on the board.
Nice
Ethan
move.
Russell. Oh, isn't he smooth?
He is. He's got to get there more, especially with Clark out of the game. And Blake can shoot the ball a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
Ethan's got to get down low.
So they got it down to 5 before that Russell bucket. Cotton again threatening to shoot. The long arms of Ethan Russell. He'll have to back off into Niederbaumer with position and the foul. And 1.
Yeah, you know, you take Caden out of the game there to get a break, and just a little bit out of position there by Rich.
So Caden coming back in for Blake. Jackson back in, but this time for Ethan Russell. Abe stays.
I would expect Caden to get some touches now.
Mm-hmm.
They're really, really small, and they're really, really spaced. Got 5 guys that can shoot the ball on the floor right now, so I would see Caden's got to get touched this next possession.
Jackson again, another board. 5 is the margin, Matt.
They haven't got under 5, but, boy, Christian's got to score here if they want to keep that a reality.
Somewhat like Potter County. They could get close, but not too close.
Stay around. You never know.
Yep. Almost the steal. Clark saves it. Over to Holscher. He'll pull the trigger for three. In and out, no. And the rebound, Cotton. He's 0 for 3. Here's a steal by Holscher. Took it away from Cotton, and he flies in for an easy layup. Redemption.
That's that hair on fire mentality that Abe brings to the team. He's just not going to relent, and boy, that was a big bucket.
That was huge. 7 the lead, and the defensive pressure there by Abe causing a turnover. He traveled, but a whistle before that. What do we have?
Yeah, I think they're going to get Abe on the backside there.
Yeah.
That's his third.
So Abe is out, and Ethan is in.
He comes out, but boy, that was a big steal and layup there for Abe Holscher. Christian needed that.
They did. The energy, just the energy.
Right. Got to keep the momentum on their side.
Cotton has it on the inbounds. 1:40 to go in the third. He'll spin inside. A step through. Nicely done.
That's a nice move.
He's a player, isn't he?
He is. Only a sophomore, at 6'3". He's going up against one of the best in the state, Ethan Russell.
Brennan jab stepping on the wing. Driving. Feeding to Weaker. Passing up the three. Shot clock at 20. Into Clark. Caden, hook shot, got it.
He makes the harder ones and misses the easier ones.
How does he do it?
That's 8 for Caden now, isn't it?
That is. 42:35, a minute to go in the third. Underneath, Niederbaumer, reverse layup. And that was as tough as Clark shot a moment ago.
Faulkton coming right back. We got a good third quarter here.
Boy, they are bold, aren't they?
Yeah, they're not scared.
Absolutely not. They feel they belong in this Christian club league, right?
Right, absolutely.
Yeah, and maybe they do. Look at that record.
They're showing they are.
Yep, they do. They belong right now. Here's Weaker. Shot clock at 14 as Andrew goes underneath the basket, kicked out of bounds with a shot at 10, staying with Aberdeen Christian.
So they can reset the shot clock to 15 here, so gives Christian a little bit more time.
Yep, 33 on the game, 15 shot.
I just have a feeling. I think Malk's going to get a shot here. I think Malk's going to get some type of screen.
Here he comes around the screen. Baseline to Weaker, not there. He's going to take it anyway, 23-footer. Oh, he's ice cold tonight. I have never seen him this cold. Not this year anyway. So final shot goes to Faulkton, down by 5, Matt. And they can set it up for a good one.
Well, we talked about them getting under 5 points. Here they can do it.
Where is Castens? Cover him up. He'll shoot from right there. 6 and counting now. Cotton wants the basketball. Driving with it is DeMaria. In trouble, and a whistle blows with 0.8 seconds left.
Yeah, I think if you're with Christian and you're upset that he got a foul call because he's a little out of control, but there's only 0.8 seconds and they're not in the bonus.
Right. So now really difficult to get a shot away. Here's Castens, though. He can get it. Catch and the shoot, and he's short.
Oh, that looked good.
It looked good, didn't it? So after 3 here in Aberdeen, the Trojans of Faulkton 37 and the Knights of Aberdeen Christian 42. Back for the fourth. High school basketball here on HubCityRadio.com. Fourth quarter, here we go. Rob Waltman courtside with Matt Rohrbach, and the Knights lead by 5 with the ball. It's been a struggle tonight.
Yeah, we just talked about at the break here. Faulkton won that quarter 18-15.
Russell covered up underneath, has to get it out to Weaker. 20 on the shot. They can be patient here. Settle down. Here's Ethan driving baseline. Cut off.
Good swing.
Jackson for three. Nothing will fall.
Love that action there from Ethan, though. He was composed, and he found a shooter. Just couldn't hit it.
So this would be a bucket here, as close as Faulkton's been since the opening bell. Down by 5 now, 7:24 to go in the ball game. Niederbaumer won't shoot it. He's standing in three land. Now he'll drive in on Caden Clark, and Caden gets the foul, Matt.
I thought they might get him for a hook there, to be honest. I thought he hooked Caden, but I guess not.
Mr. Kuchler saw it the other way, right?
I guess so. That's why he's down there.
That's
we're
why
up
he's
here.
got the stripe. Inbounds, fresh shot clock. 42-37.
Boy, look at that battle down there by Caden.
Yeah, here it is. Oh, hook could have been. He threw the elbow before the shot, and they didn't call that.
I think they're going to get Caden for putting his arms up a little late there.
Yeah. 3 on Clark, 2 shots.
It's his 4th.
It is, yep.
Wow. I think Coach Rohrbach's going to have to go to the bench here.
And who's coming in? Joey Johnson. Johnson. Yep. The free throw, no. Boy, speaking of free throws, Potter County left a lot on the line.
Isn't that crazy?
Yeah.
They it would have been a lot scarier if they
hit their free throws.
If they would have hit their free throws, that's right.
Mm-hmm. And we would have shot the 3 like we're shooting tonight.
Yeah.
That would have been a whole different ball game.
Completely.
And now Faulkton leaves 2 out on the court. And Jackson battling with Beckler. And is it a jump ball, Matt?
It is. Staying here.
Stays with Faulkton, huh?
Yeah. Looks like Joey's going to be the one battling with
Niederbaumer.
That's right.
All right, big test for Johnson here. The sophomore is 6'3". And Niederbaumer standing 6'3", but he's a senior. Here it is.
They're going to feed him.
He goes at Johnson, and he held his ground, and the shot was short, and the rebound by Aberdeen Christian. Nice job, Joey.
He's kind of crafty down there. He's got a left hand, he's got a right hand, a little spin there, so that's a tough cover.
Weaker feeds Isaacson.
A little set play here from the Knights, looks like.
Going baseline is Ethan Russell. Johnson has it in the corner, lobs it into Ethan. One strong bounce, turning, fading, shooting. No. Jackson has the rebound, and the whistle blows, and it's going to be on Cotton, I think.
I'd love to see Ethan not put a dribble down there. He kind of had a chance to go up and just kind of dribbled himself away from the basket.
Yep. Made a tough shot, a really tough shot.
Really tough. Nice job of Jackson staying with it, though. Not a jump ball there, so that jump ball might come into play here later in this game.
So it stays with Christian, Matt, underneath. 42-37. Nobody scored here in the third. After Faulkton outscored the Knights 18-15 in the third, here in the fourth, I should.
God, that's twice now Christian's turned it over on the inbounds play.
Look at Cotton coming through traffic. Been a while since he's thrown one up, Cotton. It seems like it anyway.
They're really trying to get Niederbaumer the ball down low lately.
Yep. Shot inside is missed. Point blank. Whistles blow again.
Well, Joey coming in, get a little confidence right away. You know, he gets right away into that post up with Niederbaumer, holds his ground, and then gets a board there and a foul. Nice job from the sophomore.
Demiria picks up his first. 42-37. Score stays here in the fourth. 6 minutes left.
It's a big possession for Christian. They haven't scored 3 times down now. They need a bucket here.
2 threes is all tonight for Christian. Here's Weaker. Step back 3. Deep. Oh, my mama. Goodness. He nailed it. Woo! Dropped it in. The toughest shot tonight by Weaker.
Hasn't made a 3 all night. He shoots a step back. That's a patented shot for Malik.
Oh, everything looks so easy. Whistles again.
Looks like, are they going to get that on the ground? Nope, 2 shots. I wasn't sure if they were going to get Jackson on the floor, but they got him on the way up.
You know this. His rotation is perfect. His release is perfect. His arch is not very high, right?
You know, it's funny. I've heard that from quite a few people, and at some point, kids kind of have to do what's comfortable for them.
Yes.
And he likes it. You know, he feels like he could be more accurate, and so I'd say it works.
Exactly. Whatever works for you.
Yeah, that's right.
It's working for him, and, you know, you don't see that often, but I haven't seen a left-handed gunslinger in a long time shoot the ball like Weaker.
Oh, it's effortless.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. He's the definition of smooth.
He is. And just a junior, as all these kids are primarily. So we're going to see a lot of great basketball for a long time.
Christian Knights fans are spoiled.
Yeah, very much. 45-38, 5:30 to go. Still Faulkton hanging around here tonight.
Nice
Brennan.
kick.
Jackson for 3. Can we get 2 in a row? Oh, air ball. Beckler picks it up backside. Cotton feels like he wants to shoot again. Driving now. Dishing. Niederbaumer hanging. And Jackson gets the foul.
Jackson not happy about that one. He thought he jumped backwards. That's 4 on him.
I think so. Your brother has a decision to make again. Time out on the court. Mini producer, please give us some bump. 45-38 Christian here in Aberdeen. Foul trouble here for Christian, Matt. 4 for Jackson, 4 for Caden Clark. And what do we have? Jackson's back on, isn't he?
They're sticking with him. The coaching staff had a long meeting together in that timeout. I'd say about half the timeout. They were probably talking about, do they want to take him out or ride with him?
Yep.
My guess is they're going to put him on someone who's not being as aggressive so he doesn't get in foul trouble. Won't foul out, I guess.
Niederbaumer hits the first and the second.
Big free throws there.
He has 9.
He's had a nice second half here. I think he's got all 9 in the second.
That could be, yeah. 5 minutes to go. Still a tight one here. 5 the lead for the Knights. Brennan doing his thing out top between the legs. Drives it to the corner to Joey Johnson. He'll bring it up to Isaacson. Malik posting low on Cassins. Had positions. Could not get the pass. Shot clock at 13 now as Andrew Brennan works his thing. Jackson spinning down in the lane with the left hand. Wow.
That's a big bucket right there with the left. That's why you keep him in.
Yeah. He is just so physical and strong. Lead now to 7. Niederbaumer. Easy one. Jackson at 4. He let him go.
Yep. Knights having a little bit of problem keeping guys in front of them right now. Need to do a better job of staying square on the arc.
Clark is waiting to check in. Here's Brennan down the lane. Throws it up. In traffic. Out of bounds. It sails to Faulkton. All right, who's Caden going to come in for?
I would assume Joey. Yep. I think David's sensing a little bit, Coach Rohrbach sensing a little bit that this game is getting tight and he wants to go with the starting 5.
He's going to ride him.
Yep.
Going to ride him here for the last 4:15.
Clark with 4 and Jackson with 4.
See what happens here in a 5-point lead. A 3 here, it gets awful interesting. Posting high is Cotton. Wants to work on Russell. Throws it up off glass. Driving on Ethan. Not close. A tough shot. Not the shot Faulkton needed there.
Yeah, you know, if you're Ethan Russell, you got to be happy with how you've defended Cotton tonight. You're going to live with those Dirk Nowitzki followaways.
Mm-hmm. Exactly. Malik says, hang on. I might dial one up from 3. He wanted to. Give and go. He gets it back into a double team. Tough shot on the baseline. And the guy who has the smoothest touch around the rim. It bounced and it fell in.
How about that pass from Isaacson? That was gutsy.
Holy mackerel. 7 the lead. Cassins driving, delivering the pass to Cotton in the lane. Gets his defender in the air, throws it up and in.
Yeah, Caden got a little out of position there. Got to keep his back to the hoop just a little bit better.
14 from Cotton.
We got a game. It's a big fourth.
3 minutes to go. Huge possession here for the Knights. The number 4 rated team in the state being pushed here by Faulkton. Russell, step back, 17-footer, nothing but cash.
Hey, that's that mid-range shot. Cotton's hit on him 4 or 5 times tonight, and there he is. Said I could do it too.
15 from Russell here tonight, 2:51 to go. 51-44 into Niederbaumer, wanted the 15-footer, backs it out, feeds DeMaria. He'll drive down the lane and get the bucket, and a timeout by the Trojans. So, Matt, 2:38 to go.
Woo-hoo-hoo.
Hang on.
Buckle up.
Come on back for more. 51-46, Christian hanging on here tonight in Aberdeen. Waltman, Matt Rohrbach. Welcome back. Down the stretch we go. Saddle up, buckle up. This one has been an interesting ride here as Faulkton has come to play, and they are a solid basketball team.
A little full court pressure there from Faulkton.
So Cassins is defending Andrew up top. Weaker.
Oh,
Inside to Russell. Finger rolls it off the glass. How do you like that?
definitely a design play call there. That's nice out of a timeout from the Knights.
Yep, run beautifully. Huge bucket there, 53-46. Cotton's been quiet lately, so is Cassins. He drives in a double, and Russell blocks it. Niederbaumer picks it up, and a whistle blows.
That's so tough. Wrong place, wrong time. Clark.
Who'd they get it
He's
on?
out.
Caden?
Yep.
Abe coming in.
David electing to go a little small here, bringing in Abe Holscher, and I'd be interested to see who's going to guard Niederbaumer.
Yeah, right. Clark exits with 8, Matt.
Yeah, he had a good night.
Yeah, he did.
It's too bad he caught 3 fouls here in the fourth quarter. No, a couple in the third, I guess.
Niederbaumer, no. Russell right upstairs at the rim.
Boy, he bet that. Wow.
Felt like he hung up there for 3 seconds. Malik bouncing to Ethan. They safely get it across here.
That 1-2-2 we saw in the second.
Yep, here it is. 7-point lead.
Ethan's going to have to be really active here because it's going to be tough for the guards to get shots off.
Malik into a double, out to Jackson, swing the ball. And Brennan, ball faking, passing back to Jackson, casting for 3. He is just ice cold.
What
Rebound,
a possession
Brennan.
from Andrew there. Oh, my goodness.
He's been very active tonight, hasn't he?
Wow, that was a great. He had that little fake pass, and then he found Jackson in the corner, gets the board. That's a great possession.
He has really turned it up a notch tonight.
I love how he's played tonight. He's been hard to take out of the ball game. Picking up guys full court. He's been everywhere.
He has. 53-46 score stays. It'll be Christian Ball with a fresh shot and $1:29 to go in the ball game.
You want to use all 30, 35 seconds here if you're Christian. And I think Faulkton's going to sense it. They're going to start sending them to the line.
Well, they need one more, so we're going to have a free throw shooting contest here a little bit.
It's going to be interesting, you know.
I think it's the right move. I don't think you can beat them.
I agree. I think down 7 you have to start fouling and hope that they miss free throws.
Yep.
You know, you got 3 bonus shots, so.
He's trying to foul. Cassins is trying to foul Brennan finally. The whistle blows at 1:22. So that's going to be a 1-and-1, Matt.
Here we go. This is clutch time. Do you have ice in the veins?
Yes, sir. 1-and-1. Meantime, the next Christian foul is 2 shots in the double bonus for Faulkton. Oh, no, he missed it. Niederbaumer has the rebound, and we have a game again. Coming fast the other way. is Bauer, and he's blocked by Brennan underneath, and it stays with Faulkton.
Really, really nice job there. He backed up the whole way and didn't jump into him. Nice job.
Cleanly blocked, staying with Faulkton, 28 on the shot, 115 game, 53-46. They trail. Cassins lost it out of bounds.
They didn't even get set for that play there. Like Cassins was still moving around, and then he ran off that screen real quick.
That was totally out of control there. They'll have to foul again, Matt.
Yeah. I would assume they're going to want to get the ball to Weaker here. Nope.
Cotton will foul Jackson, Isaacson.
That's the nice part about this Knights team. You know, they do have 5 quality free throw shooters on the floor right now.
I thought of Potter County the other night. Maybe they'd foul Jackson because he was so cold.
Yeah.
They had two or three opportunities to do that. Nope, they were going to play it out.
I'm going to be honest. I was shocked that they did not foul with 30 seconds left.
Yeah. And Malik finished the deal up with that one shot. It was all over. So they miss 2 1-and-1s, and here comes Cotton.
I thought he was going to pull it.
Bennett Cassins for 3.
There it is.
Got it. His second triple. Timeout, Faulkton. 58 seconds to go. A 4-point game here in Aberdeen. Here we go, minute 5 left. Rob and Matt back in Aberdeen. The Knights must break the press now, Matt.
Well, I'm really interested to see if they do break the press. Are they going to play out the shot clock, or are they going to foul? Looks like they're going to foul.
Yeah, Jackson just missed one. Now they're going to send him back to the line. Well, unlike the other night, there's 5 guys in the books tonight. We had 2 guys basically from the starters the other night against Potter County, and Jackson got a couple of free throws, and you throw Abe in.
Yep.
So much more.
Completely different ball game, balanced scoring. And
yes. Isaacson missed another, and the rebound battled for. What are they going to call here?
There's that jump ball we talked about earlier. Oh, my goodness.
Stays with Christian, Matt?
Yeah, it does, and the next one's double bonus. That is a huge, huge offensive rebound there from Ethan Russell.
1:01 to go, 53-49. Christian gets a break there and the basketball. Malik waiting for the foul from Cassins. Here it is.
Yeah, knowing Malik, he wasn't passing that. He wants the free throws, and that's why that's why he's in the gym all the time.
There he is. 1-3 tonight. 2 free throws. 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. That's 3 in a row, Matt. But that's a 2-shot foul. 10 from Weaker, 17 Russell, 9 Isaacson, 6 from Brennan. I can't believe what I'm seeing here. Rebound offensively, though. Then another foul. Wow, that is what? How many? 4?
I believe so.
2 front ends of a 1-and-1.
Right. Oh, my goodness.
What the heck is going on here?
How about the board, though, from Isaacson?
Yep.
Jeez.
Malik. He has been cold tonight. Oh, my. That's 5. 5 free throws here in the fourth quarter missed by the Knights.
Coach Rohrbach beside himself right now, I think.
5 the lead, and Faulkton still in it. Cotton backing his way down, stepping back and leaving it short, rebounded by Russell, and he's fouled with 40 seconds to go.
Russell said it's my turn to shoot the free throws.
Somebody else try it. Yeah, Jackson and Malik, and now Ethan. It's a different type of game we've seen tonight.
Crazy. Got such good shooters on the floor. Sometimes you just miss free throws.
You been there?
Unfortunately, my senior year versus a Eureka Battle, there was a technical foul, and I missed both free throws, and it would have cut it to like 1 point. That was I still remember that one.
Still remember that one? Yeah. See, so it happens. Even to the greats. It happens to all of us, and the greats. You even miss some, right?
Well, they got one there, so they're up 6 here. That's still a big free throw.
I got to count this up as we go to break. I'll have a number for you. 55-49, Christian leading. 40 seconds to go. We'll pause and come back. Woo! Down the stretch we come. Faulkton needing a 3 now. Trailing by 6, but they'll drive it to the rim and get the foul and a chance at 1, Matt.
Yeah, that's, I like the play call there from Faulkton. You don't necessarily need a 3 right away, and, boy, they made the right decision.
That is Beckler to the rim. Who got the foul?
I believe it was on Abe Holscher, no?
You haven't put it up yet. I missed that.
I believe it was Abe. Yep, his fourth.
Isaac Jackson? Jackson. He's got 4. So we got 3 guys with. Here's Russell missing on the free throw, getting the rebound. He'll get fouled. So a 4-point game, and that's about as close as Faulkton's come, right?
Yeah, I don't believe they gotten under 4.
I don't think so. But these free throws, Matthew.
I expect Ethan to knock these 2 down here.
Missed 5 in a row, and then I think it turned out something before these. We missed 6 out of 8, or something like that here down the stretch.
That's crazy. For such a good shooting team, you don't expect that.
So Russell will have a pair, and he gets it. 18 from Ethan after 21 against Potter County. Lead is 5. And the lead stays 5, 30 seconds to go. And Beckler driving again, giving it off. Out of bounds it goes. 24 seconds to go.
Well, Cassins has had the hot hand in this 4th quarter.
They're going to go into Niederbaumer. Will he throw it out for a 3? No. He'll twist inside and miss it, and the rebound. Here's Cassins. He'll throw it up way downtown. You got to be kidding me. It's a 2-point game with 15 seconds to go.
Aberdeen Christian had 2 chances to get that defensive rebound.
We got to break again. right, we're going to be shooting free throws here, Matt. And who's going to shoot them?
Looks like they got it to Malik here.
Okay. And he struggled.
You know, he's going to want to knock these two down. You know, one of the many leaders of this team. He needs to put these both in.
1, a 3 ties you. 2, you might get out of here.
Right. Well, 2, they have to go for 3 if you're Faulkton. 1, they might go for 2. You know, they've surprised us by going for 2 here down the stretch.
Yep. Here's the first of 2.
There it is.
Weaker. Good.
Confident stroke there from Malik.
11. That's a 3-point game now with 13 seconds to go. So if he misses this, 3 would send us to overtime, possibly. And you have Cassin's.
Big 2 shots there.
But they will not have that chance as Weaker knocks in.
He's pulling.
Another one. There it is.
Oh,
Cassin's way downtown. Too far, and the rebound picked up by Christian, and they are going to come out of here with the win.
What a game.
What a game it was.
Wow. Kudos to Faulkton there. I think they kind of put everybody on notice. They're here to stay, I think.
They're very good.
Yep.
They're very, very good. We would talk some more, but once they hit the music, we have to go. But we have just a moment. Matthew, thank you.
That was fun.
It was incredible. I loved it.
That was awesome, yeah. What a great game.
We'll do it again.
Yeah.
Final here tonight, 58-54. Aberdeen Christian moves their record now to 7-2, and Faulkton exits at 9-2. Rob Waltman from Matt Rohrbach saying good night from Aberdeen.